Hey guys, Antonio here with another video on How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. And today we're going to be talking about how you cannot win an argument. And this is in part 3 of the book of how to make people come to your view of thinking. Before we start today's video, please click the subscribe button down low. Follow along for more videos every single day coming straight to your subscription box. And guys, let's get into it. So you can look at an argument in 2 ways. You can win or you can lose, right? If you get into the argument. If you lose the argument, you obviously lose, right? You lose, you feel hurt because you lost the argument. Or 2, you win the argument and you hurt the other person because the other person feels inferior that you were able to point a bunch of holes in their argument, and now they think to themselves that they have this feeling of inferiority compared to you, which makes them feel hurt. And the whole thing about making other people to your way of thinking is not hurting them, making them feel good. People like people who make them feel good. So we don't want to hurt other people. So how do we avoid this? By not having the argument at all. Theoretically, you can either have 2 things. You could either win a theoretical argument, which will make you feel good for about a couple of minutes, or you could have a person's goodwill, which could be paying off dividends for years and years to come. Having someone on your side versus winning an argument for the next 5 minutes. What do you want to do? You tell me. Leave it in the comments down below. Hope you choose this one because this one will give you a lot more in the long run. So here's some tips now on how you can avoid arguments and get through arguments better. First one is the welcome disagreement. Instead of attacking the other person, welcome it. Welcome it as an opportunity to learn about the other person's point of view, about the point of view that probably other people have as well, and something that can make you a little more open-minded by understanding the other person's side of things. Second is to distrust your first instinctive impression. Usually, what people will do is say, nope, you're wrong, or no, that's not true, stop lying, tell me the truth. These are all things that you will instinctively want to say in the middle of an argument. You need to stop that and catch yourself right before it's about to happen. Next thing is control your temper. This goes along with the last one. Sometimes people get very angry if you say something that they are very emotional about, and it will cause them to act out in a way that they probably do not want to. So you need to control your temper when this stuff happens. The next thing here is to listen first. When you listen to the other person, you give them a chance to talk about where they're coming from, why they believe in the thing they believe in, and then maybe you can come to understand why they're saying that. You might even be talking about 2 different things, and there could have been miscommunication. If you didn't choose to listen first and you started attacking right away, then you could hurt the other person easily. So choose to listen first. Next is to look for areas of agreement. Something I believe in is that most people are genuinely good and they're doing bad things or things that could be perceived as bad to other people given their circumstances. So if you put yourself in the other person's shoes, and the chances are that they think that they're right as well and they're doing the good thing here. So you might need to look for areas of agreement because chances are you're both looking to achieve a common goal. Sometimes that might not be the case, but if you look for areas of agreement, you might be able to find 5-10% of the argument where you guys believe in the same thing. Sometimes you might be able to find like 80% you believe in the same thing, but there's just 2 different ways of going about it. Next is be honest. Don't automatically say like, yeah, I completely agree with you, because that would be lying. Be honest with yourself, be honest with the other person, let them know what you believe in and why you believe in it as well. Next is to propose to think over their opinion and study it carefully. Tell the other person by saying like, look, I really enjoy your opinion. I'm gonna probably look up a couple more. Do you have a couple articles that support your facts? Do you have a couple of situations that you could let me look at that maybe help me understand even more? That will show that you care about the other person's opinion and you're not willing to throw it away like everyone else. If you care about the other person's opinion, then to them, they will automatically now understand that you care about them more than other person. Most people will just, say you're wrong and that's it. And then the last thing here is to ask them, thank them for their interest. If you thank the other person for having interest in this topic, because clearly you're both interested on the topic in general, but you have two different ways of going about something or two different viewpoints on the situation, it's awesome that you guys are both interested in the same thing. This is similar to looking for areas of agreement. You're agreeing that you guys both are interested in the same topic, you just have two different viewpoints on it, right? So that's awesome that you guys have a common area of interest. Use that to your advantage to reduce the chances of there being an argument. So, hope you enjoyed today's video on how you can not have an argument and why you should not have an argument. Guys, please leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video. I'm going to leave a link in the description down below for to purchase a copy of this book on Amazon. And as always, remember that a chapter a day allows for success to make way. Catch you in the next one.